by, man.
Hell yeah. Damn, Saturday flew by.
It was a fun Saturday.
Yeah, we had a good Saturday. I hope you guys had a good Saturday as well.
Went to dinner with Robert and Dee.
Yep.
Or James, as she calls
Awesome.
him.
Hell yeah.
We ordered so much food, you would have thought that we were feeding 10 people instead of 4. And I said it's probably because, well, we hadn't eaten all day. So I'm assuming our eyes are bigger. Not only did we order a lot of food, we came home with a shit ton of food.
Nope, it's not working. I gotta fix the mic again. Mic's not on. Damn it. Hang on. This cable, I'm telling you. I tried the cable again. Stand by. We're gonna restart here in just a second.
You could use a different cable.
Yeah, I used a different cable. No, that sounds fine. Talking to that thing.
I'm testing.
It's only 50 episodes in, guys. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Talking to your mic.
I don't know what
Nope,
you want me to
no.
say.
Okay, hang on a second, guys.
Apparently that phone though
I
has
think this cable's fucked.
killer pickup because you can still
Yeah.
hear us even though.
Yep. We'll get this. We'll get it. We'll get it. You just get the close-up version. No, I can't.
You can't.
Yeah.
So Greg's really trying to
50th episode. We'll figure this out
Stretch.
eventually. I'm trying to get the camera back a little ways. This will work. Talking to it now.
You could put it back a little bit. Oh, the luxury of not getting right every time is
I don't know.
is
Whatever.
ridiculous, actually. It does sound much better, but can you make me so I don't have to hear myself, please?
Yes, I just turned that off.
Thank you.
Hey guys, sorry about that. Hey,
I don't like to hear my voice.
I got another cable last week, this past week.
So I
And it's
feel,
the
and
right
I
cable.
say this with tons of love.
Yeah,
User error, perhaps?
it plugs in. I don't fucking know.
I mean, what's it supposed to do?
It's supposed to just cut off another cable that I already have. Just leave it there. Let's quit messing with things. I've tried to mess with things. You guys, hey, it's episode 50. Holy shit. I still don't know what I'm doing.
And you still fuck it up every time. And now I shouldn't point fingers because
I'm sweating over here. I'm
I
like
don't
embarrassed.
do any of the technical stuff, so I probably
good.
shouldn't poke fingers. But as your wife, isn't that kind of my job?
Yeah, absolutely. Whatever.
I like to be a good
We got
wife.
new shit coming pretty quick here. I got another camera coming. I ordered another camera.
Imagine
I didn't
that.
like the other camera that we already got. So this one, hey, this is episode 50. The bar is open. Beth and Greg. Hey, and this is really, we're just getting started.
Happy
So
Saturday.
Episode
again.
50, we've done a lot of these. We came a long way. It seems like sometimes I fuck up all the time, and that's kind of part of the fun part of it. So, hey, cheers.
You know what? It's free.
And
Doesn't
it's free.
matter if we fuck
get
up.
free content. We get to do something other than listen to other people bitch about stuff. You get to listen to us bitch about stuff.
Well, we try to make it at least fun bitching.
Yeah, absolutely. So cheers to you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and hanging out with us over the past 6 months.
I think so. April, May,
Yeah.
June, July, August, September.
Started in
Yeah,
March.
almost 7 months.
Yeah, almost 7 months. So, you guys really are the ones that make this just fun for us.
You keep us going because I think if it wasn't for your
Yeah,
guys and your
it's kind of a
comments
goofy
and the
thing that we do.
encouragements and the participation,
Right.
I don't think we'd keep going.
We wouldn't need to. But it's fun.
But
you
it's
know,
funny.
And that's the idea. So, we got a whole bunch of folks on already.
We get
got
so excited when we
Ted.
see everybody too. That's what's so funny.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, look,
Ted,
people.
Mike, hey, with Shabloinkers, Bill, what's up, dude?
Shabloinkers.
Jason, what's happening? D's on, Kevin, what's going
Are
on?
they already home?
Brett's on. She may be on, or she may be maybe
On her
the road.
phone.
D, hope you're having a great
didn't
night.
bring up was
What?
Alexa. We didn't bring Alexa up.
Oh,
with
put that
us.
on the notes because this is funny as shit, and literally, it's
We
funny
didn't
as
bring
shit.
her up. Do you want me to go grab her?
No, we'll
Favor?
just go. You guys can do that on your own. We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
But you guys, Jason, what's happening? Hope you guys are having a great night. We're just chilling. It's Saturday night again in the COVID.
Yeah, it's not quite as cool as it's been the last few nights.
It's a little stuffy, yeah.
And there were bugs tonight. Like we were sitting outside for a while after dinner out back, and I was like, "Yep, going in. I'm getting
So
eaten."
weird thing about Texas this time of year, which I
Oh,
didn't
the
know.
butterflies.
There's like a bajillion butterflies.
Yeah,
Like, what in the hell is going on with that? It's like I wake up and all of a sudden there's butterflies everywhere.
I
It's the
noticed them
weirdest thing.
on
Cindy,
Monday
what's going on?
when I was driving to the gym because I hadn't seen them around our neighborhood yet. But when I went
Yeah.
further out, of the city limits to the gym, I started noticing them. I was like, oh, butterflies. And then they commented on it on the news
or something like that. Yeah.
It's the annual
cool.
butterfly, blah, 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 blah.
It's
blah.
weird. Like, it's a
I think
butterfly
they're migrating.
masker,
Are they
basically,
migrating?
if
I
you're
have no
driving.
idea.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
If you're in Texas,
I don't know
and
if
you
they're
see that
hatched
stuff,
or
it's just
migrating
like, come
or
check it out. I don't know. It's weird.
the only part that sucks is when they run into your car and then you have butterfly guts all over the place.
It's more like dust.
Except for when
They're kind of like moth
but
things.
they've got still that little baby body.
Anyway,
so there's always like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Again, hope you guys are having an awesome night.
So yeah, just
Great
long story
Saturday.
short, thank you guys.
Yeah.
We really appreciate you guys
So-
and for keeping us laughing and
Yeah, for
encouraged.
sure. And just
And
we started
appreciating
this
our,
in the garage. and
appreciating our uniqueness.
my uniqueness, your constant love.
Thank you.
There you go.
You saw the eyebrow. You fixed it.
But I also want to shout out to Jamie
yeah.
Hansen, who's got a studio. He's worked on other podcasts that you probably know. But he's also got another. Go follow his. It's called the Workshop of Wilmington, and he's got his own like studio where he builds different sets and he hosts a whole bunch of different podcasts.
He's really trying hard to help Greg.
Yeah, and he's doing awesome. I mean,
He is helping Greg.
Yeah.
Greg is not helping himself.
trying. It's a learning kind of endeavor. I've never done this before. So what's going on, Lauren?
doing
Hope
great,
you're having
baby.
a good night.
You're doing
Yeah. So again, thank you guys so much. We've got a YouTube channel out there that push people to it. If you don't mind, push people to it.
And
Just
who are
share
we
the
again? What are
show.
we?
It's The Bar is Open with Beth and Greg, and I am Greg, and you are who?
Beth. You
Beth.
almost said you're Beth. You always went, I'm Beth, and he's Greg.
I knew what I was doing that time.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm doing with fucking cables.
Oh, all right. Hey, honesty's,
Whatever.
you know.
I'm not an engineer. I don't know what the fuck I'm
You're
doing.
learning. You're learning.
Right. It's Saturday.
Slowly,
Put your kids
but
up.
surely.
Get a drink. Grab a beer. Grab a Coke. Grab a diet. What's with people drinking Diet Dr. Pepper, by the way? Is that a thing?
Yeah. My
Like-
brother's drank Diet Dr. Pepper for like the last decade
I saw
or two.
a couple people today were like, I was drinking my Diet Dr. Pepper. I'm like, who in the
Yeah.
fuck drinks Diet Dr. Pepper?
You know what? Diet Dr. Pepper, I actually like better than Dr. Pepper because it's not as sweet.
Why? What? I've never seen you drink a Dr. Pepper or Diet Dr. Pepper.
I have in the past. I
don't know
haven't
where that came
with
from,
you,
it's just
but
the weirdest thing.
I
Side
people,
note.
if let me try using my words. Dr. Pepper is like Big Red. If people love it, they love it.
Yeah?
Like my brother drinks nothing else but Diet Dr. Pepper.
I thought Big Red was to like give to the pigs out at the ranch.
Oh, it is for that
basically,
too.
Right?
Pigs and
Yeah.
corn. I mean,
Alyssa,
Big
what's
Red
going
and
on?
corn,
Hope
but
you're having a good night. Hope you're doing well.
I also think Big Red's like a South Texas thing or a Texas thing.
Is it?
I don't know if it's a South.
I don't think it was
Texas or
ever in
Texas.
Arizona.
They don't have it in Arizona. You can't
Yeah.
buy it.
I don't know. It's weird.
They have like that funky one that's like a Pepsi version of it.
I don't know.
Splash
Code
Red
Red?
or
Code
something.
Red?
Something.
Code-
I don't
that's
know.
Mountain
That's
Dew,
Mountain
though,
Dew.
right? I think. I don't know. don't
But
know.
there's one that's like a knockoff version. It's just not. It's not Big Red.
So hey, cheers! This is our 50th episode. It's pretty amazing.
There's
It's been
also Big Red
6
gum.
months. No, that's disgusting.
No, it's good.
No.
Yes, it's good. It's kind of pepperminty.
Why?
I don't know.
Shouldn't it be like fruit punchy? It's red, not pepperminty.
Big Red isn't really fruit punchy.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
either.
I don't think I've ever drank it in my entire life.
Maybe we'll get you
But
one
what's
so you can
happening?
try
Hope
it.
you guys are having a good night. So let's jump into this shit. So,
Oh,
we were starting. It was kind of funny. So this week has been kind of an Amazon week.
a Prime Week,
A
as
Prime
you put
week.
it.
As we
Not
went.
for me.
And Beth's got Amazon envy.
Envy. I'm like, where are you getting all these boxes? I want boxes. I want
Yeah, it's fine.
stuff.
So it's one of those weeks where we have like a stack of boxes in the garage. But you still have all your Pampered Chef shit downstairs.
I
They're
do.
in boxes that
Well, because here's the
were
plan.
coming for, it felt like weeks.
They were. I think they finally stopped.
Yeah.
But here's the plan.
There's
So
probably some
I want
shit
to
on
clean
back
out
order.
the Tupperware one day, the Tupperware drawer, Tupperware cabinet,
How about 2 cabinets?
Tupperware cabinet. Straighten that out. Somebody did give me something that you can buy on Amazon that's all comes compartmentalized in its own little thing, and it's all different sizes, and the lids have their own place. And it's this whole like little lazy Susan for
Joke.
Tupperware. No, it's for
No.
real. She sent it to me.
That shit doesn't happen. You have
But I
to
want to
be-
do that. But then I also want to be able to move some stuff, and I want to put like its own little Pampered Chef cabinet.
Where?
Where the Tupperware is at?
No, it's not happening.
It's happening.
No. Because Tupperware is meant to be thrown underneath in a space, and you're never supposed to find the fucking lid.
Negative,
Ever.
Ghostwriter.
And
I
we
think there's a
never do.
lot of organizers, like professional organizers, that would crucify you if they heard you say that.
No, I know, but you're not a professionally
No, fuck
organized
no.
person, so
No.
that's the problem.
I'm not even a pretend
You're not
organized
even an
person.
amateur.
No,
amateurly.
my organization is like, look, it's organized. We're ready.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. So Beth's got that. I got a new office chair. Got a new
which was
coffee
hilarious
pot.
because
The dog
he got this
ball.
chair. He got this chair because your back has been bothering you so much lately.
Mm-hmm.
So I go out in the garage yesterday to check on it, and he's making this face, and I'm like, "Your back is killing you." Putting together the chair that's to make your back not stop killing, or to make your back stop killing you. He's like, "Yep," and I was like, "That's kind of a oxymoron."
It's like it's a gamer chair. I got a gamer chair.
I didn't like it. Maybe
I don't know.
should try it.
I
again.
figure if like kids or people can sit in, it's right over here. But if kids or people can sit in those things for 10 hours a day or whatever it is, playing video games on the weekend, I could probably use something like that.
But I also said a lot of those kids are in their 20s and they don't have any back issues. I'm thinking the 40 and 50-year-olds can only stay in that chair for like 5 or 6 hours.
I don't know, but it's got a little pillow in it. It's got a vibrating thing in it.
Can you sit on it?
Theoretically, I mean, it's a pillow, right? I guess you could.
It makes me think of my friend Julie Mendez because anything that could vibrate, she said she would sit on it. So
Jesus, I was like, what are you doing? I didn't know if you were like getting ready to like, are you supposed to be saying something like that out loud? Like, does Julie know about this? Oh, Jesus.
She would appreciate it, and yes, she would.
Yeah, exactly. So Chris said, organize the Tupperware by throwing it out and buying new. Exactly. That's basically what we've pretty much done. There's an entire set of Tupperware in the pantry that's never been touched.
Oh, the ones from Walmart that they haven't been touched because they suck. It was like
Still
50
there.
pieces for $5. It meant each one was like a quarter. But
Brett, I'm always young, man.
Negative.
Like, what?
He's young at
35-ish?
heart and old in physicalness.
No,
That's
I'm not.
I know, you're not.
Just my back keeps going out on me. It's gone out on me like
And it
4
happened to him
times
literally
in
just,
the
he
past
was like,
2
oh,
weeks.
my back is, what'd you say?
Just fucked. is
No,
what
but
it
you were
is.
like, it's spazzing on me. I'm like,
I was just, what was I doing?
You were
I was
sitting
just,
down
I was
typing.
writing the notes for this show like fucking
you were
20
typing,
minutes
and I was
ago.
like, is it the way you're sitting? And then I sat
I'm like,
down, I was
yep.
like, how is this making your back
I don't
spasm?
know. I was just going out.
I did a yoga class on Wednesday, guys, that I
Proud
did,
of you.
I did here
Did
upstairs because my back has also been bothering me. And I tried to get Lamontagne to do it with me, and he was like, no, fuck no.
Don't act like I've done yoga before.
I know,
I've
but
done
you
yoga
wouldn't
a
do
lot.
it with me. I
just
don't know
had
why
some
you
other shit
wouldn't
to
do it with me, but my back is 100%. It's not 100%, but it's 100% better.
I've been rolling. I've been doing all the stuff that old people are supposed to do.
It did something more than that, though. I think it was all the stretching, and like it was simple stretching that was just static. So it just
maybe that's what I need. 'Cause I've been doing like jujitsu and doing other things, and it's just like probably too
And
much.
we do need to call that guy that's the
Need a physical
chiropractor and
therapist or
PT
something. I
and
don't know. Anyway,
something else all
it's
rolled
just
in one.
part of life, getting old. So we got some good shit. But Beth, I was going back to the Amazon MV.
Yes.
You got wine delivered.
I did.
So you got wine delivered.
But
for
it
your
was
favorite
one
wine.
box to your like 5.
But one of them was for the dogs.
I mean,
in there.
granted, my box
And
was
Mick-
way better
I
than
didn't
any
take
of
a
your
picture of-
5 boxes.
of
But
Mickey with his new
so
big-ass ball.
Becker Vineyards was doing a $5 shipping deal, so you could ship anywhere in the United States for $5, and it's normally like $20,
Yeah.
I think. So
going on,
because
Reed?
I'm also
Thanks,
a
man.
member, I get discounted. So I got 3 bottles of wine for like $90, and it normally is like
Tell them about
130.
Becker Vineyards. So if you guys are,
We've
I
told
know-
them before.
I
I
know.
think.
Mention it again. This is 50.
They're out of
bring it back.
Fredericksburg.
Yeah.
It's this great winery. They have really good wine. They have a lot of wine that have won competitions and stuff, even in like California and the where the
Napa,
Napa,
whatever,
yeah. And they're just really good. And
Ian,
because
what's
I'm
going
a
on, dude?
member, I got like 30% off all my bottles. So my 40 bottle was like 35.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my 28 was 23. I mean, I know it's just dollars, but I'll take
Adds
a few
up.
dollars
Yeah,
because
absolutely
it's just.
adds up.
And I have been running low on wine.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been drinking it a lot more lately now that it's cooling off. But so I need to restock.
But if you guys get a chance and you like,
if you're in
it's interesting
South Texas
because
at any point,
Fredericksburg
is about
kind
an
of like
hour and a half away
wine
from
country,
San Antonio.
Texas wine
It
country,
is Texas
which
wine
is
country.
interesting.
They have a ton of vineyards out there, and they're all super pretty because it's in the Texas Hill Country. So
yeah, so go check it
it's
out.
Really
If you
nice.
guys get the chance to come down,
Come visit
here,
us, and we'll all go together.
Fuck yeah, we'll do that. You stay with us, whatever.
Yeah.
Just give me a call before you show up.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Always welcome with advance notice.
Yeah, you never know what's gonna happen. So good, Ian. What's going on, dude? Hey, so
Ian got this cool tattoo, dude.
oh yeah, Ian. So Ian got a tribute to his son,
Right.
The tattoo, and he can put it in the notes because I don't remember the name of the band or what it says exactly. He told us last night.
He did.
It's in German.
It's in German, but
yeah, he's got a really nice tribute to his son. And
It's
it was
really
awesome.
pretty.
It's like right on his forearm.
And he was playing with Mick last night, and I was like, please don't hit his tattoo. Please don't hit his tattoo. And like, I get the willies just thinking about it.
Our little black dog
loves
crazy.
him, and he was playing really rough with Ian. And I was like, please don't hurt his arm.
He's been fired up all weekend. He's had
it's cool weather.
We've had some good people around.
Good people around and the cooler weather. He's digging it big time.
So, cheers again, guys. Hey, 50th show. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and hanging out with us. And it's just it's awesome. It's amazing. 6 months. So cheers. So we're going to jump into a shit show that happened last night to us.
Oh, good gravy. Get me fired up all fucking again.
I know some people everybody has their own delivery
So I'll start
company.
it off with this. At
Thanks,
this
Julia.
point,
Thanks. Hey, Cassie, what's going on?
I feel like, okay, so you and I had this conversation because I love to get food ordered here so that we can still support local businesses and restaurants 100%. Without having to go out all the time, especially during the week. Like we typically try to order once during the week and once on the weekend. The last couple times I have used any food delivery, it has not been a pleasant experience.
Yeah. It's been a goddamn disaster.
And I told you today, I said, here's the thing where I get frustrated. So as a restaurant, if I'm going to cater to people who want to use these delivery services, I need to be able to make sure that my restaurant can handle the demand if I'm going to do it. Otherwise, it's just a bad experience for your customer. Mm-hmm. And this one,
this was not on the restaurant.
This was not on the restaurant. This one was 100%. Normally, it's on the restaurant. This one was 100% on Postmates.
Postmates. We used Postmates last night.
Not using them ever again.
Fuck that.
So I ordered some burgers.
We've done it a couple times through them.
Right, and they've been disappointing every time. Last time they gave me a $5 credit. Now you could give me a $45 credit, and I'm still not going to use you.
No, we're still waiting for our money back.
Oh, because they tried to tell. Okay, so let me tell the story.
Yeah, tell the story.
So we decided we want MASH last night because we wanted some good burgers.
MASH is like a local restaurant.
Delicious burgers, like my all-time favorite San Antonio burger.
Yeah.
And so we order it right around 7:30. It gets assigned. Well, it's now like 9:40, I think, when you finally call. And it's been showing us the whole time that the driver is at the restaurant for like an hour and a half.
If we were to pull it up right now.
Oh, yeah, on my phone, it still
say
shows.
that she's still there right now.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. So go ahead.
So you finally call Master. You're like, hey, we're just trying to... Is like their problem with the order or what's holding up the driver?
I understand you're busy.
And they said what?
Oh, that was picked up 2 hours ago. And I said, are you sure? He goes, you used Postmates, right?
And he repeated the order.
He goes, 2 bacon cheeseburgers cooked medium rare with fries. Yes. I said, yeah. He goes, the reason I remember that is because we never get Postmates that show up here. Postmates doesn't.
Oh, yeah. It still shows the bitch there.
The bitch is still there. She's either dead, drunk. I don't know.
Can you see that on there?
Yeah, it'll come up here. It's hilarious. She's still at
the restaurant.
I think she's at the bar across.
And you called her and you texted her and she still didn't respond. Yeah. So about 9:50,
it's funny as shit, dude. I'm like, what in the hell?
It gets better. So I email the company and say, hey, by no fault of our own, this food was never delivered. We called the restaurant, and the restaurant said it was picked up 2 hours ago. It still shows the driver there.
Right.
Please refund my money. I get an email today saying, this is how well, hold on. This is how you cancel your order, and you need to pay any charges that are required to cancel the order. The order was $45. To cancel the order, $35. You can go fuck yourself.
Right. Yeah.
I will kick you in the vagina.
The food was $45.
And the charge to cancel is $35. So you're going to give me $10 back on food that never came? So then, to top that off,
that bitch was eating.
I go to look at the app.
She went into the bar.
She's still there drunk then. And she's still drunk there.
But here's the thing. What's going on, Stephen? Steven. Sorry.
You posted it, right? The picture
so you
of...
If the bar is open, I'm
still getting notifications from Postmates as late as 5:30 today.
That it's going to be delivered.
Saying that the meal is... being delivered later than expected and will arrive at 9:38 on October 2nd.
Yesterday.
Fucking yesterday.
Night. It's going to deliver.
I'm getting these almost every 2 hours since 10 o'clock last night. So it's 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock.
It was all the way through like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, every 2 hours I'm getting one. So I
ridiculous.
emailed them back and I let my freedom flag fly and I was like, listen.
Your freedom flag fly?
I let my freedom flag fly. That's really hard to say. And was like, no, exclamation mark. I will not be charged for this because this was your error. You need to figure out what the hell happened to your driver.
It's just fucking
You need
crazy.
to give me all my money back because I'm about to go Mexican on your ass.
Well, I'm pretty sure.
Ugh.
Like
I'm getting hot. It's making me so fired up.
It's just one of those things. I'm like, I was laughing when I was talking to Ian today, and I was like, it would have been, or was I talking to D and Robert? I don't know, whoever. Is if we got home or we woke up in the morning and the food's like on the front step from like 3 o'clock in the morning, be like, what in
Flies
the fuck?
all
Yeah,
around
dude.
it.
I'm like, well, it's kind of debatable. Do you just like, what's the temperature of the food? Does it still look good?
Negative ghostwriter.
I don't know. Whatever. Dude, I don't know. It's like,
But I mean,
but we've had other delivery. It's been perfect. I don't know. It's just been Postmates for us. Just kind of fucked us.
I mean, they just like, I'm literally removing the app from my phone. They are dead to me now. They are dead to me. Like,
dead to me.
And they could give me, like, I'm not even exaggerating. They could give me $45. They could give me $100
See, this is
credit.
the problem.
$100 credit, and I'd be like,
So like
no.
you're willing to give them like, okay, 2 hours, whatever.
Right.
It's
I mean, I wasn't
9:30.
even bitching yet. You're the one that was going crazy. I
was like
hungry.
fucking starving. Yeah, it was 9:30 at night. I'm like, I need to eat something, right? But the problem was, it was that it just never showed up.
And it still hasn't stopped.
Right, and it's still going on.
And
It's
they
like
want to
one
charge
thing-
me.
It's like, at least just say cancel the order. Cancel it. It's like, it's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
So fuck it, cancel it, right? But if it's just not going to show up, it's like,
Well, it'd be different if I changed my mind and said, you know what, I don't want this after all. Okay, charge me a cancellation fee.
Yeah.
I still don't think it needs to be $35 of a $45 meal, but charge me Charge me
Julie
$5-10
said she'd be pissed too.
Oh, girl, you have no. Like,
Steven said, sick and Beth.
I don't lose my temper. Like, shit doesn't piss me off. Being married to
You know
you.
what we ended up fucking getting was McDonald's
because
at
it was 10:30
11:30 or whatever.
When we
last
finally
night.
ordered dinner, I was like, I just
That
get
is
fucking
not
McDonald's.
the same goddamn
No.
quality of
But I wanted a
burger
burger,
that
and it was
expecting.
10:30 at night, and nobody else was open. So I was like, we're getting
Fuck.
McDonald's,
Get McDonald's.
and you're not going to complain.
Cassie said, laugh out loud. That's why I love you, Beth. Just kick her. Just kick her.
I will kick.
Yeah.
I will find this woman
It
because
was
she
good.
obviously
But
is
that
here in
brings
town.
me so that we can move on. Now we've put our
I put my 2 cents out there.
2 cents.
I've freed my spirit on this anger
Exactly.
that I've been holding in.
Yeah. So, but they've got, speaking of McDonald's, if you guys haven't tried, she accidentally got spicy chicken nuggets last night. And I was like, what in the fuck are these things? Because we had a guy hang out in the garage, me and Ian just chilling, drinking
Yes.
beers, talking shit. And spicy nugs, dude. I was like, what are these? Nugs. They're spicy nugs,
Spicy
dude.
nugs. That's awesome.
That's what they are.
That sounds dirty.
Spicy nugs.
They weren't bad.
They're like
Here's the crazy thing. So, because it was
I
five.
ate one and I was like, what?
It was funny because it was like $5.25 for a box of 10 or $5.75 for a box of 20. I was like, for 50 cents more, I'm getting
You get
10 more
20.
fucking
Yeah.
nuggets,
Yeah.
you know? But they came in two boxes of 10. One box of 10 was spicier than the other box of 10.
I don't know. But try them out if you want some.
They were good. They were if you like
McD's.
wings or spicy stuff.
No,
they're-
not wings. These are just
That's
chicken
true.
nuggets.
Well, they were orange like wings. That's why I said wings.
Yeah, but
They were more spicy than wingy.
I didn't know they made them. But it was a complete accident.
I've seen the
shit out of
commercial,
those last
but
night
they
we
were
got.
good. I mean, I would have preferred the regular nuggets, but I wasn't disappointed.
Yeah. So go check those things
That's
out.
kind of
It's pretty
funny. So yeah.
good. What's going on?
McDonald's.
Hope you guys are again having a great night. We're just chilling. It's Saturday. I'm sure
you
there's all sorts of
believe it?
competing shit going on. Having a
Sure.
good night.
See, I'm still hot from getting all fired up.
Postmates. Eat
Fucking
shit.
Postmates.
She's gonna drop the hammer on them.
Oh, dude, I'm about to give them a bad rating.
Postmates.
I don't know how you can rate them though.
Dude, you can't even get in touch with somebody there.
No.
Like, you literally-
The
there's
email
not a
I
phone
got
call.
was a form email, so I'm hoping that this
Yeah, they're full of shit.
well, because if not, I'll call my bank and I'll stop that shit at the bank and be like,
I think
fraud.
we need to do that anyway.
I
Yeah,
will.
I think we just need
I will.
to do that
If
anyway.
I don't hear from them by tomorrow, I will.
Can't get this thing. So, coffee. You were talking, like, you brought something up earlier.
Oh,
we
yeah,
were
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about, but
Well,
it's like,
and I bring this up because you're
so,
a huge coffee
like, I drink
person.
coffee like it's going out of style.
Yeah.
I just got a new coffee pot yesterday. in fact, or
Yes.
the day
That was
before,
one of your
whatever.
many boxes,
Right.
along with your Black Rifle coffee subscription.
Right. That showed up today. So, I've got like 6 bags of coffee that I need to drink.
So hence
Because
the
I haven't
reason
had a
why,
well, the reason is I haven't had a coffee pot because it died, like 4 months ago?
if not longer.
Something like that.
Yeah.
That died. My friend, it's hot. I like iced coffee.
And then your iced coffee carafe?
When we had a house sitter here, she
accidentally
broke
broke
it
it
on accident, so I've been buying coffee.
So the only thing you had was a French press, which is hot unless you make it the night before and let it sit, which isn't on your list of things to do.
So I drink coffee from basically as soon as I get up until noon.
Let's say 1
sometimes
o'clock.
a little later. Yeah. I drink just shit tons of coffee.
So I say this also because you are a night owl, and sometimes you have such a bad night's sleep that they have done a study that says, so that the title was "Coffee Before Breakfast?" ? And it says coffee before breakfast. Blah, 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 blah.
If you're a coffee head, you're not going to believe any of this shit.
No, well. Okay, I'll give you that,
Just
but
not.
it doesn't mean it's not true because you don't believe it. But
Science
coffee
is
before breakfast might be bad for your health after a bad night of sleep. So not all the time, but if you have a night where you toss and turn, which you sometimes do, it doesn't happen very often, but sometimes you'll have those nights where you're like, I was up and down all night long. Having a cup of coffee before breakfast is bad for you.
Why is that?
It says because it negatively impacts your blood sugar. Let's see, it says negative impact on blood sugar control. It elevates the blood sugar levels, which increase your risk of conditions of like diabetes and heart disease.
Okay, are you throwing, I drink coffee.
Okay.
I don't drink like a bunch of sugar and milk and everything else.
I'm not a scientist. I'm just telling you what they
So if you're
said.
throwing like 4 scoops of sugar in there, of course, you're going to be diabetes.
But a lot of people do.
What if you're just drinking coffee? It's just caffeine, right?
It just says coffee before breakfast might be bad for your health.
Keith, what's going on?
Don't shoot the messenger. Just listen to the message and eat a muffin before you drink a cup of coffee if you don't sleep well. How about them apples? Simple fix.
No. No. I don't believe that.
So the takeaway was bad night of sleep, have coffee after breakfast. Move on.
No. That's terrible. That's just terrible. Nobody does that. Like you
Listen,
get up, you get your coffee, go to your
That's
office.
why you think it's
my
terrible.
office happens to be right there.
You have a commute.
Yeah, I gotta walk upstairs.
But you mainline coffee. That's why you think it's terrible.
Yeah.
Do most coffee drinkers, you think?
Depends on the coffee
mainline
drinker.
Coffee?
I think some people drink like a cup. People like me drink like a gallon.
I don't drink any coffee except for Saturday mornings, and it's a frappuccino.
Stroke force.
Stroke force?
Stroke force.
Makes me think of
Stroke force.
Billy Squire.
Michelle, what's going on? Thank you for joining us
force.
on our 50th episode. I can't believe 50th show.
Michelle
Keller.
That A&M game today, girl.
Dude, that was a shit show. So if you guys were watching some college football, we went out to like an early dinner. Normally we have to eat dinner after this.
You know what? It's their first loss of the season. I can live with it.
They've played 2 games.
Still their first loss of the season.
1-0.
Still their first loss of the season.
1-1. But they got fucking smashed by Alabama. And I'm not even a college football dude. And I was like, that's bad.
I don't like you.
I was like, I think that's bad, right? I was like, hey, Beth.
Well, you don't really watch football anymore now.
I was like, that's pretty bad, right?
The Patriots don't have your dude.
No, I just haven't been watching football this season. I don't really give a shit about football this year. I don't really give a shit about sports this year.
Pro football. I like college football a lot.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we go see a game somewhere. I think we should go to College Station and watch an A&M game.
I would love to.
If you're even able to at this point. I don't know. Whatever.
Michelle would be the person to ask on that because she's all things college
Michelle,
football.
can we go watch A&M play? She's on now. She'll respond. She said it was awful.
Yeah, it was hard.
It was
hard.
That was a rough game.
It was hard. It was a hard game to watch, but I watched it. My Aggies and my Cowboys, they give me gray hair.
Yeah, I know. I got to go to the range today.
You
Shoot range
did?
with Ian. Ian is dead-eyed dick.
That
dude was shooting from the second, and he was a little under the weather this morning from hanging out late last night. But the dude's
By under the weather, you mean hungover?
just chilling. Yeah.
That's not under the
I was trying
weather.
to be nice, but he's just chilling.
You're shooting in flip-flops?
Yeah, I told him.
Did you lecture
I've
him?
done that before. Yeah, but I was like, dude, you're going to burn your feet. He's like, whatever. I think he was just like, fucking whatever.
So, but that brings up a story that you worry about that because remember
she gave
when
up her seats this year, she said.
Remember when I got the burn on my face because it got caught in my glasses, and the same trip it got caught in my tank top and burned my shoulder. So necessarily wearing shoes isn't going to keep you from getting burned. Is what I'm saying.
Where the case. But anyway, it was fun. So we got to go hang out, and that was a good thing. So we got.
You
out of
guys
the house.
weren't gone very long, though.
No,
that's where I
because
was like,
you
"Wow,
can't
you're back
shoot
already."
as much ammo as you want because the shit's 50 cents a round for like 9mm at this point. Like 9mm just individual bullet. It's not quite.
You guys know that we have this conversation like once a week, and I ask Greg when he's just going to break down and like just get an order. He's like, "No, I'm not when it's this expensive."
I've got enough. But I'm like, I'm not spending $1,000.
Well, then you're gonna have to stop shooting altogether if you have
No,
enough.
I just go there.
But you can get some there, right?
Yeah. But you can get one box of 50, and it's $22 for a box of.
How much is it normally?
A box of 50?
Yeah.
Like that shit. That's real, and that's on reload. If you guys know what that means, it's like reloaded ammunition.
Yeah, I know what that is.
It's like normally it's 19 cents a round. We're talking like 45 cents a round.
Okay, so it's double.
Over double.
Yeah.
Right. So now normally you buy in bulk or something. You buy 500 or 1,000 rounds, and it's like.
Do you know what I was thinking today? I haven't gone shooting in 2 years.
No, you have.
Nope. I haven't.
Well, that's good because I became a member at an artist gun club, and it's literally like, it's like a.
And I still haven't gone.
Club, and they've got couches and shit everywhere, and it's coffee and guns everywhere. It's pretty cool. So yeah, you can come. If you guys are in town,
I need to just to make sure I'm still
with me too. So
that I'm still just able to shoot somebody if they break into my house and hit in this vicinity.
Yeah, that's why you have a shotgun next to you.
Yes.
So you just shoot that way, and it's gonna be fun. Yeah.
But I do love how you're like, even
all
if
of our
you
dogs are, by the way, except for Bomber, they're
kennelled.
kennelled, so we know exactly where they are in the house. You break into our house,
and Bomber's such a chicken; he's gonna jump in bed with us.
Yeah. So you're fine.
Or under the bed if he's really scared. So,
it's all good. The other thing is, so this is kind of it's obviously.
Oh, you were pushing left.
Yeah, when I was shooting, I was pushing left. I was fucking.
You were shooting my gun?
I was shooting your gun.
Was that why you think?
No.
No?
I was just sucking today. I just had an off day. Just fucking.
Maybe you were suffering from last night's
I might have
events as well.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But
I think I just used
so
that
I did
as
have
an excuse for you.
Ian was
now.
doing great, and I had him. He was shooting at like 25 feet, and I had him pushed out to 40 feet, and he's still boom.
Really?
Yeah, he was doing great. So
Ian, I'm glad you're my neighbor.
yeah, absolutely. It's always good to have good neighbors.
Yes.
To know how to shoot straight.
Good neighbors have good aim.
So basically, as long as like if somebody grabbed you around.
That's what you were saying.
It's like as long as like
I go to the left side,
and like you're done. Yeah, it'll be perfect.
No, you were shooting left, right? You were pushing left, so I needed to lean right.
Yeah, that was pushing.
Yeah,
whatever. If you were in that section, you're fucked. Consistently, it was funny. Anyway, yeah. Hey, so Trump has COVID.
That's so crazy.
It was crazy, right? And I was there's like just kind of weird. It's like I don't know.
Now
I'm not worried about. I think he's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Ultimately, he's. Like, if it was any president.
Well, you would be
worried.
It was
Barack, or if it was Bush, or whoever it was,
Clinton,
right? Clinton,
or Bush.
You never want those people
to get sick.
Because it has these other kind of impacts, right? Like
ripple effects.
Look at the stock market.
Right.
It shook on yesterday, right? It had a little bit of an impact because it creates this weird uncertainty, right?
But I also think some of that is the media.
Absolutely. One of the things that's
like
fucked up
they just
about
try to
this
scare us
is, and I don't give a shit who you are, is like I would never. What's happening is you can go out and you can look at social media, you can go out to Twitter, you can go out to wherever, and you see people who are like, "Good, fucking karma for you," right? What if that was your grandfather?
Well, it's
or your grandmother?
There's
I would
a level
never
of respect
say
that the president used to get,
but it's not even that. It's just. He's a person. Oh, your gecko's back. It's just a level. Sorry, squirrel. There's a gecko that's on the window. There's a level. It's not even that. It's just fucking common
humanity,
common decency. It's like
humanity.
You wouldn't want like, oh, well, fucking suits him right or whatever.
Well,
it's like
but you wouldn't want me to say, oh, you would be like, my grandmother has COVID. Good, she's mean.
Right. She's an asshole to me.
She
spanked me when I was 4.
Well,
maybe it was because you were an asshole when you were 4. How about that? That probably was the reason. It's like, quit
you can't
picking.
be an asshole when you're 4.
Make a bet. You know how many nieces and nephews I've got?
Not as many as I do, but yeah.
Well, see, they were probably assholes.
No.
Some of them are still kind of assholes.
No, some of them
like
are
legitimately
kind of crazy.
That's an asshole.
No.
Kind of. I think it is. I don't know. It's just it is the media. There's a lot of
media. I think the media loves to scare people now for various reasons on all topics.
So there's a comedian dude. His name's JP Sears. Mm-hmm. Go out and check him out on YouTube. JPSEARS, I think it is. He's got strawberry red hair.
Strawberry blonde?
But it's kind of like reddish. But it's that
strawberry blonde. If it's light red.
But he's literally like down the middle. And he was on an episode of Drinking Bros last week or the week before. But I've seen him for a long time before that. And he's out of Boston.
Okay.
and he did he does kind of like just social commentary. He's not left or right. He tries to be down the middle. And he's like, I'm not telling you who I'm voting for. It doesn't matter. This is what I'm about. But he talked about like the scare tactics of media. And that was one of the last videos that came out that he got. And it was blocked. And it's been shut down. And it's all of these different things, right? So if you go out to Facebook and you look it up, it'll actually go black. And it'll skip. It skips. So you can go out to YouTube and you can find it. And it'll play, but if it's on Facebook, I pulled it up this morning and I was trying to watch it, and
they're not trying to censor anything.
Right? And he's like, I'm fact checking the fact checkers who are, in essence, they are incorrect. He goes, I'm going by the statistics and they're wrong.
Right.
Right. So it's like, it's an interesting thing when you start seeing like people are fact checking shit, check the fucking fact checkers.
Right.
Because who are these people that are
we had that conversation last week about the surveys. You know, they always do these surveys after big things, and you're like, okay, between the two of us and our ages since we were 18, and how many years have we been able to vote?
Basically, like, 60 years or something I figured that we've been above 18 between the two of us.
Right.
I've never been polled one time, and you've never been polled one time in your life. When were you guys polled? Have you ever been polled? Fucking
So when they say America's blah, 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 and I'm like...
The polls are leaning this way or that way, and it's like...
Where did you...
Really? Like, I've never met...
Well, and I know what they do. They take a population in a certain area, and they exponentially... But they're in an area that could be one way or the other.
Yeah, you pick downtown of a city, metropolitan area, or you pick... Is that another Postmates?
No.
Oh, I thought that was another Postmates.
No,
I was going to say,
not.
son of a bitch. But they pick certain areas, and they pick and choose, and of course you're going to get a certain...
There's a demographics for every single area. I mean, think about
if you picked Helotes, Texas, what do you think?
Your demographics going to be one thing compared to if you go downtown San Antonio. It's going to be completely different. So if you do the survey here versus downtown San Antonio, you're going to get very different results.
Right, absolutely.
So you're going to take the results of that area and exponentially increase it and say, this is what America's saying. And I'm like...
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Or the funny part is you're going to have... They're gonna poll 1,000 people, and it's gonna be like, this is what America's saying.
Yes.
You're like, what the fuck? You polled 1,000 people,
and then they multiply that.
There's 340 million motherfuckers.
That's what they
in
do,
this
though.
country.
They come in, they do that 1,000 people, and they multiply it by 3.4 million or 34 million.
Yeah,
you know,
you're like, that's
whatever.
the dumbest shit ever. So I don't know.
That's
a side kind of
we just
commentary.
We went on a rant.
Be
rant.
Smart when you. All of us need to be smart and just fucking be measured.
That was the biggest thing. Like when I saw it about him having
bullshit button.
COVID. What?
Bullshit button. We're gonna call.
That was bullshit.
Exactly.
Bullshit detected. Take precautions.
Thank you, Paige, for my bullshit and mine.
But that was the only thing that when they were talking about it, and I was watching what the news was saying, I was like, "You're just trying to scare us quick because people are scared enough.
Yeah.
People are scared enough.
Trying to push people.
They need no help.
Yeah, fuck those people. So entertainment. Let's jump into that. So I want to throw back to. I mentioned this dude. I don't know, probably like 3 or 4 months ago. His name's Mr. Ballin.
Is that the military dude?
Yeah, he was a Navy SEAL.
Yeah, Navy SEAL. Sorry.
Mr.
I still haven't done it. I need to check it out.
Ballen. Go out to YouTube. He tells great little, his clips or his episodes, if you will, on YouTube are maybe 20 minutes long, 15 to 20 minutes long. And he tells generally like 3 quick stories. And sometimes he has like a picture, a video that goes along with it.
Oh, really?
Some sort of background
Brenna would dig that shit, dude.
Has to do with it. And some of it you probably heard. Like we watch all
I know,
sorts
I'm saying Brenna would love that.
Oh, yeah.
though.
But we watch all sorts of kind of spooky things and like not goofy, but weird kind
Ghost
of. Yeah.
And
check him out. His last probably like 10 episodes have been creepy as fuck.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay,
this
now I
is
gotta
definitely
go do
the
it.
season for, I mean, it's Halloween season,
I'm
right?
cracking up because like everything on TV right now is scary, which is giving me a whole new shit of watch during this pandemic time because I'm tired of Lethal Weapon.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
Bad Boys or something.
Bad Boys 1, 2.
Yeah. But go check him out. Definitely go check him out. Since I started watching or following him probably like 6 months ago or something like that, he went from having a couple 100,000 followers. He's almost up to like 750,000.
Oh, that's cool.
But he's a retired I don't know, he's a former Navy SEAL, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
But he went a different route than doing like guns and shit like that. It's pretty cool. Like he used to have like, You could see the drop cloth behind him, and it was kind of wrinkled. Now he's got full on good backgrounds and great sound effects.
So he's evolving as well.
Absolutely. So it's really, really good.
That's really
Go
cool.
check him out. So it's Mr. Ballin.
So you'll appreciate this one because I'm all things sci-fi,
Sci-fi
fantasy,
nerd. Yeah.
B
Sci-fi channel nerd.
Well, yeah, and B rated sci-fi.
B to Z. She never watches an A level movie.
I do too. But these B ones, they're hilarious to me because they're fun. And you know, my whole theory is once I'm past 30 minutes, I got to finish it because I'm vested, right?
Yeah.
Well, I don't even know if this one was supposed to be a B movie, but it's a remake of War of the Worlds.
This is not the Tom Cruise version.
No, nor is it the original one.
Yeah.
That I think is black and white.
Yeah.
This one is with C. Thomas Howell.
Oh, it was so bad. Why was it so bad, though? Like, C. Thomas Howell.
Okay,
was it on the Sci-Fi Channel?
No, it was on Comet, which is probably worse than the Sci-Fi Channel.
What the fuck
Comet
is
only
Comet?
does, it's a cable network, and they only show old.
Okay. But
Like
how old? When did it come out?
2005 and 2006.
That's when these movies came out?
I apparently think the people who did it and produced it and started it loved it so much that they did a second one. So it's kind of like that Sharknado, but without all the response and love that Sharknado got. So they did a second one that was called like
Because I wonder why. I wonder if it was terrible back then. Like it was
no, it was terrible back
like
then too.
Sharknado. If it had come out in 2005, probably wouldn't have gotten the same fanfare because there wasn't social media to boost it. Like,
Maybe I don't know.
Sharknado
There
got
was
boosted.
2000. There was media in 2005.
Not like fucking iPhones. and
But
everything
so
else.
the first one was called War of the Worlds. The second was called War of the Worlds 2: The Next Wave.
Was
Okay,
it
so
literally
you
like
wanted,
a
you
UFO
wanted,
just
you
flying
wanted
in?
examples of why it was so bad. So there's one scene in the first one, right?
Yeah.
And it's him and this priest is having like this existential moment where he's like, God has forsaken us, you know, and the alien or the big things, you know, that come and they're in this house and all of a sudden it starts shaking and you can totally tell that they literally just built a box room.
Just sat there and shook
and
it.
shook
Like,
it,
there's a
and the
whole bunch of
walls
people.
literally just went poof, 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 and the roof never fell. And I'm like, and they're screaming, and like the guy's like, no, and then this thing comes in and it ignores him. He's like, how have we been doubting him? And all of a sudden, the guy just gets sprayed with some shit, and he's like, ah! And I was like, oh my god, I'm a better actor. It was so bad. And then all of a sudden, the dude was just gone.
Intentionally though? Like it was bad, or do you think they were like,
no?
C. Thomas Howell was acting.
He was acting
off.
his ass off because there's a scene where at the very end, right before it ends, he is like screaming at the monster, and all you see is this one plastic arm that's supposed to be the alien's arm, and you can tell it's completely plastic. And he's like screaming at it, going, yeah. He's like screaming at it, going, why won't you kill me? And all of a sudden they pan out to like the bigger version of this thing.
Yeah.
And this thing is huge, right? I mean, he's huge. He's probably like 5 stories tall. He falls over. And the thing that falls in front of Thomas C. Howell is maybe C. Thomas Howell is maybe 5 feet tall.
What's going on, Dan?
And I was like, this is so bad.
Like it's supposed to. That's fucking.
And then they made the second one, and I couldn't even. That one,
Robert,
I gave up on. That one, I was like,
Robert,
yeah, I'm changing the
Beth
station.
did have the drink for the evening.
I did.
That's. We won't get into Beth's getting tired earlier.
I just don't. What did I say? I think my drinking days are over unless it's a special event.
This is a special event. So anyway, cheers, you guys. This is.
You know what I mean by special event? Like
This is a special event.
going out on the town, baby, and we're gonna party.
This is 50.
50?
50. We're just getting started, guys.
Having a beverage.
You guys, awesome. So
My other thing is I'm reading a really good book series by J.T. Gessinger. I didn't realize
Geisinger, I think. Geisinger. G-E-I. Is that how it's supposed to be spelled?
Yeah.
Geisinger, yeah.
What did
Anyway,
I say?
So she can post something.
Anyways, so I didn't realize I'd read her before until I started looking at her other stuff at the end of this book. But it's called, the first book I read was Beautifully Cruel, and it was just a really good storyline. And I like her because it's a good love story, but she's got serious moments, but then she's got smart-ass moments, which really speak to me because...
You told me about one earlier.
One, where like she's like, the only thing you're good for is organ donor. And then she goes, burn. And I was like, shut up. That's so funny. I thought it was funny. Don't judge me.
No, it's fine. I'm glad
you're
you're
making
happy.
me nervous.
She reads Why am I making you nervous?
You're judging me.
I'm not judging you.
But it's a two-book series.
She judges me just as
and
well.
the second one's called Cruel Paradise, and I started that one today, so we'll see.
Cool. Yeah. Post
but it was
them out
good.
if you can, because
I will. I'll
there's
put
a lot of
pictures
people are reading books. What's going on, Craig? Hope you're having a great night.
I mean, they're not gonna change your life. I think I try to
Just
preface
books.
that all the
Yeah,
time,
it's
but
just
right
fun.
now you just need something
else to do, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, that's really the goal. That's why we started this whole thing,
Yep.
is to have something else to do. So, feel good at the day for you, Beth. What is that?
So I'm sticking with the Baby Yoda theme, and I will put this out there. It was a kitten that was dubbed Baby Yoda that was rescued in the fires in California. Somebody found it on the side of the road. It's literally like they think maybe a 5-week-old kitten.
Oh.
But the picture, because they washed him and everything, its ears are all out, and it looks like Baby Yoda. It's so cute.
He's like a mix between Baby Yoda and like a gremlin.
Yeah, he's
because of his
super
coloring,
cute.
yeah.
But he's not able to be adopted yet because they want
He's too young. And
he's too young, but they also want to give, in case he's somebody's pet, like if somebody was keeping the litter, they want to give him an opportunity to get him reunited. But he is super cute.
Big ass ears.
Yeah, they think he was 2 or 3 weeks old. He was little.
I said 5 or something.
No, I did say that, but I just looked estimated at 2 or 3 weeks, so he was little and young.
A little one. My feel good of the day is I'm just happy as shit that Beth has bought into doing this. This whole podcast thing it's my idea. Like fuck it. Let's just start doing something to do something. And you have absolutely done an amazing job. She keeps my shit together, kind of. And when I'm stressed out, she's like, hey, asshole, settle down. But she lets me do whatever the hell I want. She lets me pretty much buy whatever I want within reason. But it's awesome. I want to say I love you and I appreciate that. It's awesome. So today in history.
This is crazy.
Crazy. Where were you when O.J. Simpson was acquitted?
If it
because that happened today
you must have quit.
in 1995, 25 years ago.
So crazy.
Right? So 25 years ago, O.J. Simpson, I know exactly where I was. I was in the back loading dock at Shop and Save in Hampton, New Hampshire, because I was working and somebody brought a little black and white TV. I think it was black and white TV.
I think I was at work.
Saw that.
And I think this is when I was working at the advertising agency.
And everybody went, holy shit. Like, if the glove don't fit,
you must have
quit. Holy shit. And then, you know what we got out of all that? The Kardashians. Good.
This is their last season.
Yeah, they're already billionaires.
Season 20 is their last season.
So what they'll do is they'll parlay all this shit in. They already have probably like 1 million.
They do have like 5 other shows, but yeah.
Products and everything else. So
yeah.
It's going to be interesting. Hey, thanks.
Oh, wait, don't forget Mickey Mouse Club.
Oh, yeah, that's right. 1995.
M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E.
Do you guys remember the
Mickey Mouse. Donald Duck. Mickey Mouse. Forever. Na 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 na.
I don't remember that. Yeah.
You don't remember that song?
No, I remember that song. But 1955, the Mickey Mouse Club was started. So that's another little lesson in
how many stars or how many singers have come from that?
Justin Timberlake.
Jessica, not Jessica, Bieber's girlfriend. Ex-girlfriend. Selena.
Yeah.
Britney Spears.
All those motherfuckers have come out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Crazy.
So, hey, go back and Google that. See what's happening with that. And like, they're all I guess Justin
Do they
Timberlake's
still have them?
I probably. I mean, Disney Channel's out there, right? I don't know.
Have kids, so I don't know.
So Michelle said, my new favorite is the Bradshaw Bunch. I don't know what that means.
I saw Terry Bradshaw has his own show now.
Oh, okay.
With his family,
Yeah.
and it looks flipping hilarious.
All right.
But yeah, I have to. It looks funny. It's funny because he's got 3 daughters and his wife, who is their stepmom, but they are all so blonde you would never know.
They really are. Yeah, no, I think
blonde.
I've seen a preview.
And I've just seen the preview where he's like, "Can I get a scrotum tuck?" Because she's talking about, I guess, somebody got their eyes tucked, and he's talking about. He's like, "Can I get a scrotum tuck?"
I wonder. I bet you it is.
I'm sure.
If you're rich enough, anything's possible.
If you're rich enough, they'll do anything for you if you ask them nicely and promise to give them a good tip.
Dude, I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you all so much.
I also appreciate you and all you guys. So.
All of you tuning into this bullshit on a weekly basis. A couple times a week. We try and do this just to have fun and just drink a couple of beers and just kind of relax. Gives us something else to think about. Something that gives us something to have a conversation. So I hope you guys are able to do something similar. Like think about some goofy ass news topics or fun stories of the day and bring them to each other. Bring them to the dining room table, really. Because that's how we are we try to be on a regular
we
basis.
used to do this by ourselves, and we were like, why don't we just start doing?
Right.
We do
It's
this
like-
at dinner.
Right. We just, hey, did you see this stupid ass thing that happened in the news or whatever? Just start doing that with each other and have fun.
Yeah.
And it's really, it's been a long 6 months, really. And I think through the winter, it couldn't. And now the goddamn sun's going down at 7 o'clock at night or whatever. So
You're going to cry about that every day.
I swear to God.
You're literally going to cry about it every day.
I'm just going to start shaking my mic. It's all good. But, hey, we love you guys. Ian, come get a beer, which I know you're not because you're hungover from last night. Cheers to Evan Haley. Man, we miss you. Thanks, military, first responders, frontline folks, all of you guys. Without you guys, we can't do this. And we just love you. Thanks so much.
Appreciate you guys.
Yeah,
Love you.
absolutely.
Bye.
Have a great night.